fruits of Avant's labour. Those 3 scrims will pay off over the course of a whole best of 3.
3 fruit don't make a very tasty fruit salad, but sure, it works. Let's go. Out long, Avant looking for something over towards Car here, and that's going to be Gyra. Let's see if Gyra gets spotted first, or maybe Ali. No one in pit for Order, as they do have 4 players stacked over towards this A site. Expecting Avant to send it this direction, and they certainly will.
Found that first pick, and now the double smoke's on the long cross. Flash through the smoke for Gyra, surely any second now. He's still also up on the site, getting a couple of frags for himself, and it's picked off by Noobster as the tower boost comes in, and Avant try to cross onto the site and put that bomb down there.
That was unfortunately a missed opportunity by Val. Could have stopped that bomb from crossing the site safely. Apoc spotting the 2 men hiding in the smoke, and it's up to Ricky, has the range with USP. We do see the reload coming through, as well as big flank from Offnu, and that's going to be more than enough to secure the pistol for Avant as they take the first.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, another good start for them. Already applying the pressure, and this is a map similar to Inferno, where on the CT side, man, you need those grenades, you need the utility, you need the AWPs. Some would even say 2 AWPs. So a strong economy is a must.
Interesting that it is going to be Order who start off on CT as well, Pilski. They would have had the choice of sides, so Avant get T. Not sure that that is actually ideal for Order, given the form that Avant seems to be in right now. Good shots, though, from the Deagles, at least from Alistair. Brings it back to 3-on-3, and that'll be a Galil for Gyra at least, but not for long.
He's just juggling guns all over the place, and Noobster's like, hang on, I think there's someone on the other side of this smoke. Just takes him out of the equation straight away, and now the push punished by Noobster yet again. The man is just delivering for Avant.
So 2 picks in the round is probably not worth the investment from Order, and
yeah.
As it seems, there's only going to be 5 USPs into the next.
What's wrong, Jordan?
It started so well for Order, you know? It's like they got those 2 picks and then it just sort of fell apart. It seemed like there was going to be something to come from it.
Offnu able just to like walk out on that B side as well. Didn't really help Order at all.
Yes.
It has a cheeky bugger. Only got the USP, mate.
1 and 80% of another kill. Big lineup. Apoc 3 quickies as Sterling puts his hand in the mix as well. And it's going to be Gyra last alive, who wants to get anything done. Maybe just get the round over and done with. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Hazard pulls out that secondary, taps away with the USP.
5 alive,
3 quick ones.
5 alive. They're looking damn good. Sterling's got himself an AWP. He's going to chuck Hazard that rifle there. And we got a lot of spawns over here towards B. If you're Avant, do you just take that? Do you just pick that mid-cross? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they want to just go for a default. Oh, a lot of people jumping into Death Alley, actually. Oh, that's confidence. They're just storming straight down middle. Alistair's on the line towards Sean. Oh, no opportunity for the man. Dude, Avant just doesn't care. They're already on catwalk. It's 1:30 and they're about to flash up catwalk. And they just haven't been contested at all, just running straight down middle.
Are they even going to flash up catwalk, or are they just going to run straight out? It seems like the latter is the option. Dano cares.
Jeez,
Continue,
man.
and it forces Alistair off the angle.
Dude, they just got catwalk control at 125.
With
They
one
didn't even
molly.
use a flash.
They used one
Just a molly. They're just running around the map, and Order's just like, oh, please.
Don't hurt me.
Oh, 1 nade, HE nade chipping them down a little. Now some progression smokes, a mid to B as well as a catwalk progression smoke up there. Really limiting the info of Order and Avant. They add an additional smoke to the wall and go for this mid to B.
Oh, Molly dropped at the doors at the right moment. Flash across, dodged by both the CT players. So now there's a chance. Gyra swinging around, 3 quick ones. Nice hold on the B side. Good trade, 4 kills. And that should be the round for Order. Sterling, 5 HP in a dream. What has he got? Can he thread this needle? Oh, it's looking unlikely. Gyra with the ace and a solid hold at B.
That's why, Jordan. They weren't scared. They were like, yeah, come at me, bro.
Can't counter-strap brilliance.
That's it.
It looked like it should be Avant's round, right? You've got 5 players versus 2. You've got the split coming in onto the B-bomb site.
Yep.
All the utils there. Everyone from Order is so far away. And then Gyra just hits these nutty shots as they come through the window. It was the molly as well in toward the doors that kind of funneled Avant through that window. So
That's the kind of round they weren't really able to get on Inferno. A very solid round. 5 players surviving. Now the duel over towards long. Order doesn't want to give this up. Offnu goes into pit. Oh, look at the shutdown
It's
for the
Gyro again.
Riflers. He's just shutting them all down by himself. He's having one of these halves, lads. This is one of those Gyro halves where he's like, I'm just going to 20 bomb this half. I'm just feeling it, you know?
That's it. He flipped the coin and apparently is going to play different again from Inferno. Solid start so far, as it looks like it could just be another gun round one.
Oh
As
my
Stillo
God.
swings. Order starting to feel it now as they find a second.
That definitely changes the storyline, doesn't it?
They just deleted them. Look at their money. It's so good. That's just never happened on Inferno, lads, you know?
No.
They just never had... Every round was like, oh, only had 2 players surviving. Got no money in the bank. That's 2 gun rounds with 5 alive. Now they're going into an anti-eco. Beautiful. Money looking strong for Order.
Bit of a head scratcher for Avant as well. They've had one really slow, sort of methodical round where they tried to toy with rotations of Order, and then they had a fast round. Neither of them really work out. So, what's plan B now for them? Maybe not this round. That was close for APOC. Would have been a good start.
Out mid. Avant try to bust, but Ustillo stops him in his tracks.
All right, 5 alive. Come on.
Oh.
Don't lose a gun. See
Ali,
it.
2 binks, still fighting, still kicking. And it looks like that bomb might just go down. Ustillo jumping, and it's going to be the nade to stop it. Okay, beautifully played. Ali as well kills Hazard on the cover, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
It's about as good as it gets. Look at that. Great money for Order. That's exactly what you want on the CT side. Got a couple of bar rounds in them to move through the rest of this half. They got 3 AKs for that 1B potential. They can roll it straight into the double AWP setup if they want. Conversely, on the other side of things, Avant lacking a bunch of mollies. None of those mollies to take that short control. Looks like they're going to try and send APOC out of long, and he has successfully gathered that control. So Order now shifting the rotations, going and taking that catwalk control. Avant just meandering around the map. They do have the long control, as I did say, but so far not really moving anywhere except for Hazard in middle, who's going to throw that smoke on the little edge of the door potentially and try to weasel his way up catwalk, but he should know that is occupied. Bit of utility into the B-bomb site from Offnu, trying to keep the rotations honest, but what's the overarching game plan here for Avant? Does seem like they just want to take an approach from long, throw that smoke, double smoke on the cross, or maybe a CT and short smoke and try to flash over the top of car and take the site and go into a post plant from there.
Yeah, I think you'd be right saying that.
But I don't know if it's going to work, you know?
No. Well, we'll see. Order certainly at the ready. Plenty of util. 50 seconds for Avant to make the cross happen. And the push comes into Upper Dark as well. So Order no, but still there's only 3 here. Avant starting to hit the accelerator as they make their way past Car. But the mollies slow them down for now. Over the top, Gyro trying to dance around, but he cops a nade and turns it back to the 3-on-3.
Well, someone's going to have to get up there and get that bomb plant down, which is Noobster's job. Hazard chiming in quite nicely this round. Brings it back to the now 3-on-2, now 2-on-1. Hazard always seems to be finding these trades. And it's Valiance who has 2 players to find. Solo, sharp shot from Offnu in the end, and Avant to gain their 4th. We get a bit of a different sense here from Dust2 than what we do on Inferno, in that this now feels like it's going to be a real back and forth brawl.
Potentially so. I mean, Avant, they win that round, but only 2 players surviving means that their money's pretty cooked now. Order has plenty of cash to be able to reinvest, and still about 2k on each of their players, except for Valiance. So their money's still pretty strong. And if they can pick this round up, then they're looking pretty good to potentially reset that Avant economy and once again build up that CT money. Hazard cops a little bit of damage off the start, and APOC just running straight down middle, does get a pick onto catwalk there, so 1-man advantage as Order scrambling back into position in terms of the rotations.
Flash through mid doors paired with the molly just created so much space, and Order unable to stop the POC. Now with that short control, you can see Avant looking to retake long. It's just Gyra here for now, but he's in a nice position to drop into pit if he can win 2. Can't quite get the 3rd, but he drops some damage as he falls to pit as well. Flash comes in from, I think it's Ali over on site, and that's going to allow Gyro to fight. Another comes through, and everybody flying off. Offnu does have Sterling to save him as we go to the 3-on-2.
Yeah, Last two Order players trying to shove their way up of spawn ramp, and that's exactly what they do. Valiance just gets himself a 3K, takes that round by the balls, and wins it for Order. That's going to be a reset on Avant's economy. And that'll give a little bit more space for Order to once again build up that CT money and try to keep themselves in that driver's seat, not let control of this game start to slip away. Counter flash is so on point there from Order. That's really what won them that round.
So's the spray transfer. Val finally starting to fire up. Very slow start in map number 1, and he finally gets 3 quick ones in the previous and keeps it even here, 4-4.
Well, a bit of util in the back pocket here for Avant. It was APOC that's thrown it all over, but Gyra makes it look easy. So does Alistair. And it's just another one of those rounds. It feels like Avant's running into a brick wall every time they go out long.
Got a bloody slumber party in the long doors there.
19 seconds and the round's done.
19.
19.
Only Aussies will get that reference.
I don't get that reference.
You're not an Aussie?
Damn it.
Mac gets it. Don't you, Mac?
No.
You're the only Aussie on the desk.
God damn it.
Alright.
Never seen a Powerball ad?
No.
I was trying to play it
Is
cool,
that like
and then you asked.
19 million Powerball
That's
jackpot.
it. Yes. You see, he gets it.
19. I think I might have seen that ad too, actually.
Yeah, see, now we get there.
He's going lobster mode, lads.
Look at this, though, from Usilo. He's just...
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the lobster mode, man. He's just sliding his way up middle.
Oh.
He's a teen now.
Okay, he has the info, knows that someone could be
Where we
there
going,
in
lads?
bedroom, and finds one. Oh, he's gone for the quick switch, unfortunately. Not ready for the bedroom player, and Noobster comes in with a huge amount of impact.
Oh, even more impact because he just takes that long control. Ooh, no, the timing not quite right, but the readjustment straight onto Gyro's head. That's an impact frag. You see that pulls the rotation. Valiant's now making his way back across towards CT spawn. It's only Alistair, 14 HP, or 13 HP rather, holding this upper dark position, and that's exactly where Avant is starting to move towards. They're waiting for a push somewhere, see if they can gather a little bit more info, but will this be dry?
Oh, and it looks like it's through the wall. Bit of an over-adjustment there.
Yeah, but he's seen 2 players. He's got the info now. The rest of the boys are rotating across. It might be too little too late, though, for Order, but a crucial pick for Alistair and a rough spray for Valiance. That could have been the round for them. Now it falls back over to Avant, and Ricky, he won't have a chance in a 1-on-3.
Something's going on there. Ali just worried about the mid-B split. When that Noobster was over towards long earlier in the round. This time it's going to be Ricky who may just find him, but Noobster, great patience so far.
Oh, he doesn't need to do anything.
Exactly.
I mean, I think he's already done his job. You know, he cleans out Ustilo's push. Sure, he goes down there, but he also went and took that long control, picked off Gyra. He created so much space for Avant in that round. Another great round from the man subbing in.
Doesn't feel like it's often that you get super subs with this much impact.
Usually it's like someone that you would say like is either like a pug lord or he's someone a bit more experienced. I don't think Noobster necessarily, he's experienced, but he doesn't necessarily fit into either of those categories.
Yeah.
He's someone that I think like, yeah, he's not going to be a liability or anything, but I wasn't expecting him to play this well. But he's doing a good job.
Yeah, kind of like White Girl Wasted when she subbed in for Greyhound.
That's a series that I wish I never casted.
Wow.
That was a mess. It was. Just turns out, if you put Dexter on ins on your team, it pretty much doesn't matter who else is playing. You're
And
probably
White
gonna
Girl
win.
Wasted. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I forgot.
Pilsky, that was history.
Interestingly
that was history
enough,
made.
that was the first Nats that a female player won, I think, in Australia.
Yes,
That was
exactly.
it,
There you go.
Would you call that a Nats?
well, it was the top 4 teams at LAN,
I guess so.
and it was an international qualifier.
I guess so. Yeah.
What other kind of Nats do you want? That's the best Nats you're going to get.
I'm just going to stop arguing.
Anyway, all I'm going to say is I'm drawing some parallels. Order, not good against subs.
Okay, finally we got to the point.
Is that where we were
It took
going
a
with that?
while.
I had no
didn't-
idea that was the
didn't
end of the
think That's
story.
what we were going for there, but all right.
Oh,
Well, Oopsie, man. He's in this extremity role, locking down the angles. You love to see it. Applying the pressure, relaying the info, And I will finally get to the point as well. It does seem like Avant wants to go mid to B here.
Of course. 40 on the clock, and plenty of time to make this one happen. Split about to come through, smoke blooming.
Gyra's still there. So I think Avant want to give it another crack. This time they'll be hoping to make sure it's not a repeat of the last, and maybe the difference will be Valiance to get the frags, but no, Hazza, double on the entry. Job well done. And look at where Noobster is. That is huge for Avant. He's gotten in behind. I think Allison might have spotted him creeping through that smoke. Certainly has. No way! Noobster hits the shot. And he gets Ustillo as well. This guy is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen Noobster playing this well.
Oh, I've seen it.
I just can't remember the last time I saw him using a rifle. But it's good. I love it. I like it. I want to see it more.
Maybe he thought he was an AWPer, but he's not actually an AWPer. Well, say what you like about Order's good start at this point. It seems like Avant's well and truly back into the swing of things. Order's economy definitely taking a couple of punches at this point. Money definitely not there to be able to full buy into the next round. Last gun gets taken off their hands as well right at the end there. So Avant looking into this next round for an anti-eco. Dude, Hazard's been so good on this T half.
Oh, yeah.
It's been the Hazard and Noobster show pretty much. Noobster's just creating so much pressure on the lurk, on the extremities, and Hazard's just running into those bomb sites, getting all the important frags.
Gyra leading from the front for Order, but it's not seeming like enough.
I mean, you swap Gyra with Ricky, and this is pretty much what happened last game.
I swear.
It's like they're taking turns to see who's going to be carrying the boys, but we need more than one bloke doing the 15 bomb, you know?
Well, it's like Sterling, right? Usually a hot topic in the discussions we have on the desk. But today we haven't even really mentioned him, haven't really had to, because everyone else is just doing everything.
It's the riflers that are running away with things. Even for Order. I mean, Alistair had a decent half, I felt like, on Inferno, but it's definitely not been the rifles letting things slip. Anyways, we're into round number 12. This time it's Order who will have to take a save. And Hazard. Speaking of, whoops.
He's
Seems to be able to make it work with that as well as the rifle.
Who's Sterling? I can shoot pistolers. Look at me go, Dad.
Look at this spawn I have.
Whoa! Ricky's got himself a kill there. That's going to be an AK for him, but he's only got 12 Harry Potters. So he's probably going to die even if he peeks someone. Ooh, that's a nice timing.
Oh,
that's another AK. Hello.
As thorough as possible, making sure accuracy was completely reset. That's going to be your rifle retrieved as well as the A-side. Awkward Noobster tries to plant extremely open. Doesn't work out.
That's just confidence, though. That's how well he's playing. He can plant wherever he wants. He's Noobster. Right, Jordan?
That's right. That's the kind of mentality that I want to take into my games as well. I can just plant wherever I want because I'm Elvish guy.
Yeah, but I only see you on League of Legends and you're not planting any bombs on that game.
I'm dropping bombs on that game.
Or like fat beats.
I'm fragging.
Are we going to go there again?
No, don't.
It's not 3 AM in the morning, man.
It is too
There's
early.
no excuse for that. Okay?
You don't have some fat bars for Twitch chat?
He's always dropping fat bars, dude.
Okay.
Well, where did this half go? I was looking at Order, I'm like, all right, this is a flip-flop game. They got off to the dream start, they had all the money, and then Avant was like, no, we won 16-8 last game, remember that? Look at that, beautiful mustache. He's maintained it, he's cultivated it.
It's still there from last time. Good man, Hazza.
It's a little on the softer side, I think, though. I think he must be conditioning it or something. It's not bristly like yours, Matt.
He's just younger.
Is that it?
He needs to shave more, but not the moustache. So, you know.
Never shave it.
You can't have it both ways. And let's see if Hazard can open up again at long. He found 2 before, and this time he's got the rifle swinging around. Could have butted through the smoke as the trades do come through. APOC doing a huge amount of work, but still 2 players here for Order. It's going to be Ali trying to play from Car. He was focused on short, but now Ustillo tries to take the reins. Off new lurking. About to make his way through this smoke. However, back to upper dark he goes.
Yeah, it doesn't need to take the risk. Oh, man, that's a bit of a missed opportunity for Sterling.
Oh, and he's going forward again. Ali just aggressively peeking and making it work. Noobster dealt with, and now Order, when they had the disadvantage, have completely turned it around. 2 quick picks from Ali, and that's all it'll be. APOC not realizing it's up on the box. He has to jump to grab it.
He doesn't want to jump.
That's going to make sound.
Mm-hmm.
Though, he's a sneaky boy. Making his way up towards that catwalk position, which is uncovered for the time being. Ricky as well, he's pushed into upper tunnel. A little bit of a shift and a push and a pull. As Ricky, with about 35 seconds, knows it's a good time for him to be pushing through lower dark.
Oh, he's going to hear this too. Doesn't stop the push, but he has all the info in the world. Ustillo trying to play from the corner. Ali as well has long on lock. 20 seconds. In comes the Avenger smoke. Trying to progress through. Ustillo takes contact, drops a flash, and tries to stop the bomb from making its way to site. Now 10 seconds. The flash, it's worked wonders for the moment. And 2 quick ones. Ali onto APOC, and Ustillo finding off News Noggin. That's going to be Order with another, but Avant still maintain that lead.
Yeah, but for how long? For the rest of the half, or do they let it slip from here?
Well,
Back to an 8-7.
Look, to be honest, I think if you Order and you're on CT side at Dust2, you're kind of just like, yeah, I'm happy with this. Like, you already got 6. You got the buy through to try and get yourself a 7th here with a pretty solid buy. And if you win this round, Avant's economy is going to be in a pretty bad state. This is a chance for an 8-7 here. Order just need to reach out and grab it. Fortunately, they have not grabbed that long control. Avant's kind of bullied them out of it with those flashes, but that's all they've got going for them at the moment. Very limited utility. No flashes to get onto that A-bomb site. And when you've got Alistair posted up, you better be hitting a great shot.
Well, that's a tough shot to hit. Sterling had his opportunity, but Alistair is going to go one better again. I can count on my hands the amount of times Alistair has won a duel like that. It's like 3, 4, or 5. You know, something to that effect.
He used his fingers as well.
Run boost.
Oh my lord, that was something. Human flashbangs just being thrown. Literal bodies at long. Trying to go for the faster approach with the lack of utility. Smokes it down, but Jira and Ricky spam straight through, and it works wonderfully.
Alistair is getting a lot of work done now. He's up to 11 and 8. And the point I was trying to make is that it feels like a lot of the time Alistair's been in disadvantageous fights in that 1v1 against Sterling, but he's actually won them almost every single time.
Yeah, Sterling's having a bit of a shocker here on Dust2. Missing a couple of uncharacteristic shots you wouldn't expect him to. I think Avant, look, they used all their flashes to get that long control. Then you've got no flashes to get onto the A-bomb site, and you've got Alistair posted there with an AWP. That's a feels bad. There's the reset on the economy, which puts Order up to 8-7 potential, unless Avant have one of these big Deagle rounds that we do see from them sometimes. Alistair, oh, you better be looking out at lower dark, my friend. He does get out of there just in time.
Not in time. Not in time.
He got greedy. You could see the bait coming in from Mr. Sterling in towards Death Alley there, and now APOC, he's got his hands on the AWP.
Yeah, APOC's not too shabby with the AWP every now and then, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised if he hang on to it, but has given it over to Sterling, so Faith still in the primary AWPer.
Couple of smokes here. Progression smoke as well as that smoke to prevent the AWPer from picking you on the cross, but you still are going to push up behind it. Hazard just clotheslines him. See you later, mate.
Well, you talked about one of those Magic Deagle rounds, and this might just be it. Sterling this time won't miss. And a 5-on-2 for Valiance and Ricky, I think, is a far-fetched sort of a prediction to them to win.
There's kits in play, 1 flash, but no real map control, and Avant starting to get all the info in the world, realizing that Val's just taking way too long, and he's dealt with it mid. Big rounds on the pistols. Ricky, I think it's ticked away too late, and that's going to be 8-7 as we send it into the half. Avant in the lead. Can they close this out 2-0? Find out shortly.
Let's take our time right now, it's just a vibe with you. I feel alive, now I'm feeling like up to the front, will it stand the test of time right now? I need a sign. Tell me if it's over, come a little closer. We should take our time to think this damn thing over. Should we grow closer? Should this be over? My heart for your mind, probably we should start over. Tell me if it's over, am I alone? Are we going solo? Or is it polo? Her face is saying don't go. I'm acting like I don't know. Whisper my name, say what you want, show me your thoughts. I do the same, my brother in the but I slowly curse. Feelings in gray, it's still the same.
Well, Order don't quite pull off the lead at the end of the half. Avant with a magical deagle round are able to get themselves an 8th, but 8 on the T side of Dust2, Mac. I'm not sure. Is that enough? It's the same question that I asked Pilski first half of Inferno, although the scores were different. But how are you feeling going into the second half here for Avant? Did they just run away with things, or is Order looking good enough to maybe salvage this to a 3rd?
I don't know. I really need to see what Order have on the T side here on Dust, because usually they like to play on that CT side a little bit more, and Avant, same could be said, they like that T side a bit more. So second half could be a bit more shaky, but so far things are being shaken up. Ricky, 2 quick ones up short, and that might be a faster round. Off new, big shot. And that's going to be the bomb falling, but not into CT, so it's retrievable. Back to the 1-on-4 as Gyra holds down that flank perfectly. 2 for him and 8 for Order.
Yeah, that's definitely not a shabby way to start the half off. Order just picking up the pace, charging up catwalk, overwhelming the players there on short, and Avant with only the one semblance of hope, which was the headshot from Offnu, but even had he got a little more, there was a player wrapping behind him on long. It was a nice setup for Order, and they really just overwhelmed the defense of Avant with their pace, and the Glocks in close quarters being put to good use. So, full investment from both sides, in fact, and Avant look like they'll want to challenge long.
Smoke to extinguish the Molotov. Hazard going to be spotted going into the pit, and his head will be hit off. Justillo cracking open the can of worms. Gyra and Ricky, hands in the mix, and no long control anymore for Avant. No A control as Apoc can't even make his way to site in time. It's all up to Noobster, Deagle, and a Dream. If anyone can do it this game, it's him. Man's been on fire and misses the first. The jig seems to be up, but still surviving for now. The question is, how much damage can he do?
He's having a rough time trying to take some of these duels, getting spammed out by the rifles.
Bang.
It's going to be 4 alive for Order as they take the lead here on Dust2. Another good start to the half for them, at least this game. But that's where you started to see Avant start to turn things around once they got some money.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy pace so far from Order, isn't it? And that's something that you can't really maintain over the course of an entire half. They just can't keep running into these bomb sites over and over and over again. Eventually, Avant, once they do get their hands on a bit of util, are going to be able to put a stop to that, although it won't happen here in round number 18 because Avant, pretty poor.
See if they can try to swindle some of these guns away from the T's hands with just the USPs. Now going for that full eco, really prioritizing some of that util. That's a really good start. Anti-flash position for Noobster punishes the Mach 10 push, but it is only a Mach 10, not handing an AK away to the CTs. And this is where you'd still back the T's to be able to come away with the 4-on-5, but plenty of players over here towards the A bomb site actually from Avant, looking to contest catwalk a little.
Sterling gets the info, and Offnu catches that bullet on the face as Gyra's continuing to try to open up here. Ali will do the honours onto Sterling. It is going to be that 4-man stack again. Well, only 2 remain now, and Apoc, he's going to be mollied to stand up against the wall. Maybe able to fight? No. Gyra says, get out of here. Noobster out of the server as well, and it's almost a clean round from Order. Val just going down early with that Mac 10 at mid doors, but even so, you've only lost that Mac 10. Everyone else with the rifle survives.
So here's where we need to really turn our attention to what Sterling's going to be able to do. CT side of Dust2, it's the quintessential Sterling map. It's a part of the kind of makeup really of Avant that you always think. When you think Avant, when you think Dust2, you think Sterling on the A bomb site, holding down that short push, whether it be from car, whether it be from the site. But we've seen it all happen before. And so far, his performance in this series has been a bit lackluster compared to what his usual level is. We'll just say that much at least. So if he can step up, particularly if a second AWP can go into the back pocket maybe of someone like Noobster, that is where this half is going to get a bit more difficult for Order. But if he continues to play like he has so far on the T side, what he did on Inferno, I think Order does actually finish this map off and we do go to train.
Look where he's playing. I think he's that B anchor, might be a B rotator, but even so, with that rifle, it's probably a good position to be playing rather than trying to use that AWP there.
Oh, I meant Sterling, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Well,
I know what you're saying.
That's okay.
Yeah, but I'm still
That's right,
thinking...
you first.
I'm still thinking Sterling might be the one.
Mate, you first, all right.
But if
I'll wait
Noobster
for
does pick up the AWP, then yeah, you're right.
Of course,
No,
yeah.
I really appreciate your
Are you
opinion
going to go in?
and your input there as well.
No worries.
Well, here's the A execute as Order. They do try to get across to the site. So far, so good. Sterling, unfortunately, isn't ready for Ustillo to drop down. And Ustillo is punished. Actually spammed through the smoke there. But so far, so good. The lurk comes through from Ricky. A side of the map completely cleared out as the T's put the bomb down and move into this man advantage post plant.
Yeah, Noobster will be stuck by Molotov, off new as well. Can't get through CT spawns. So Avant, time starting to run away from them. Noobster's head is peeking up. Gyra has spotted him. Grenade will go through, and Noobster's going to try and take a bit of a challenge here, but time has well and truly run out for Avant. They won't be able to take the AWP through. They also won't be able to take Offnu's rifle through. So this is starting to fall apart a little bit for them. Up to 11 now for Order.
Yeah, doing a good job plugging away on that T side. A very, very slow start to the round. Just sort of moving through the map quite quietly, quite slowly, getting up short, contesting long a little bit, and then just going for that side execute. Not really anything, no spanners in the works from Avant, no aggression like we saw in Inferno. Instead, just allowing Order to move around the map at their own pace, and unfortunately that ends up being Avant's downfall. Order's able to find that first pick and just maintain that man advantage, and now Avant, they saved 2 guns, and they've gone for these deagles around those 2 guns. See if they're going to be able to give themselves a decent shot at winning this round, but Order, they're up 3 rounds, they've got a strong economy. I'd say you'd favour them to be able to close Dust2 out here, but let's see if Avant can try to pick up some rounds, keep this game competitive.
Or line found by Ustillo. Just barely wins the engagement on 7 HP. He's going to be a headshot traded out.
That's it. It's APOC, M4 in hand, who might be able to salvage this round for Avant. Timing was good, but he fires a little bit too soon. And now his position is known. The grenade falls a little bit short. Luckily, APOC's got a bit of that util available, and he's going to stick himself in the corner. Try and hide as all the bullets go flying past him. Avant going to have to start thinking about what's happening here, because it's obvious it's not a straight up rush into the B bomb site. Similar to what we saw from Order on Inferno, where they get that advantage, they pressure a site. You think they might actually push in, but they slow things down, cause their opponent to think. That's what Avant is going to have to do right now. The cogs turning inside the head.
Order just choosing to relocate back towards the A side of the map. And this is exactly what you want to be seeing in these anti-ecos. You know, you don't overcomplicate things. Don't throw too many flashes. Nothing crazy. Just numbers walking out together. You've got superior weaponry already. Then just throw the no-nonsense utility. Molly on car, double smoke on the cross, get across to that bomb site, put the bomb down. Shouldn't be losing the round at that point.
Ooh, planted safe though, so let's see if this is a factor later on. Ali, he's going to be playing with that AWP over towards long. It looks like Avant might have already called the save. Just not even interested in going for this one. Maybe some exits, knowing Ustillo was lurking there in upper dark, and that's going to be an AK retrievable.
Yeah, it's pretty big for Avant, getting another AK in the back pocket. Or another rifle in the back pocket. Certainly helps their economy out, and their economy is in kind of dire straits, given they haven't won around here in the CT side so far. Hazard drops, but it's just the Deagle gone, so no cause for concern for Avant. Heard a little bit of typing in chat there, so hopefully no pause coming through here. Maybe just a player asking HP. Could have been Hazard asking Ustillo how much HP he was on after their duel. Would make sense. Not Hazard, maybe Noobster, I should say. Either way.
Ooh! Ooh!
Here it is. This is what we've been waiting for.
It's the double whopper.
Double whopper.
I could actually smash one of them right now. Production, if you're listening.
Mayo or no mayo?
Cancel the chicken and chips order.
It's too late, Jordan.
No,
It's
it's
already
not.
gone through.
No, it hasn't. Don't do me like that, Pilsky.
Well, let's see how the AWPs go. Double AWPs for Avant so far, so good.
Oh.
Noobster's already on the board. The confident re-peek as well.
Hey, Park. Won't quite win that duel. Allows Optu to come across and take the challenge. A fairly straightforward one for him. Loses a lot of HP, though, and was not expecting the second player quite so quick. So, again, we must turn our attention to Noobster, who slips through the window, re-peeks, sees Ustillo, knows the site is now dirty, and he'll wait for his teammates to come across and help him out. Bomb still on the way in for order.
There's no smoke to re-smoke the doors, actually, so a lot of angles where Avant could try to come out the doors, just look for some picks here. Ustillo playing close towards that door. They're all on the bomb site, nothing toward tunnel here.
That's an issue too, the double AWPs for the retake in the B site. Usually you don't see them going for it, but Hazard, he's going to be spotted, and that should have been free. How? What's happened there? Hazard, he cracks open this site. Ustillo trades it, Noobster back on, and there it is. 2 quick kills for Hazard, 1 for Noobster.
How did you get Ricky as well? Yeah, is a good way of putting it, Mac. I don't really have anything else to say.
Should have been free. That round was free.
Not for order.
No.
Call the ambulance.
Props to
Not
Hazard for reacting to that angle in time. It is going to be one of those hard flicks to hit downwards to your right like that, and boom! My God.
No. He shouldn't be loud. That shouldn't be allowed. He should have been dead. Give him that round. Oh, well. Either way, Avant, they survived with those 2 AWPs, so they got a pretty good buy once again heading into this one, but Order, they put themselves in a strong position on this T side. They're definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. Plenty more cash in the back pockets. They put themselves on yet another full buy here.
Nicely timed incendiary.
Bit of util. Actually, Alistair being the one to take the emphasis. A lot of AWPers on Dust2 are very happy to sit back in Death Alley or sit back on a long angle of sight and just lock something down and throw supportive utility for their teammates. That's usually the sort of default approach. Alistair, though, he's in a very aggressive position out on an island. He wants to try to take control of something, look for a pick, try to catch one of these AWPs of Avant off guard.
Heard some typing in chat as well. I thought it might have been a dead round, but it looks like it still is certainly live.
Gyro's fanny pack just spotting around the corner.
Yeah.
Should have left it at home, mate.
Baited the shot out too.
Beautiful.
Regroup back up towards short. 4 players, or 3 players rather. All together,
Ooh,
Ricky.
the push. Push on upper.
Oh, who's going to win it? Noobster has that AWP and only has 1 opportunity. Ustillo gets legged. Noobster hangs around, goes back for seconds, falls, and pulls the secondary, but Ustillo 15 HP too sharp. Ricky another onto Opnu, traded through on short. Now, where do Order go? They're set up for the B split, and they get the pick through mid doors as well. This should be the B split coming through. What can APOC do to hold?
That's the main question, isn't it? He is in a bit of a sneaky angle here. Ustillo not going to expect it. No, he does. He peeks the corner. Turns away from the flash even. That might have been the saving grace.
There's so many points where that round definitely could have flip-flopped in Avant's favour.
Absolutely.
But Order, they've got it done.
I mean, Noobster, if he wins the duel against Ustillo, Hazard coming through the mid doors, he looked like he was going to spray down 1 or 2, and then APOC even on the site, you never know what can happen. But Order's up to 13.
He's got that leg shot, man. He wanted it. You can tell he wanted it so bad.
Yep.
Sterling might not even be able to save this AWP. Let's see. Ricky doesn't quite manage to get that done. So Sterling will be able to hang on to the AWP. Seems quite likely. Ooh. Goes for the re-peek.
Good damage at the end, but again, if you have a look at the economy there for Order, they are balling.
Yep, plenty of money. But though, with the orb saved, and I think they had one player with enough for another, they definitely can put together another buy here on that CT side, but definitely starting to run out of cash. That's sharp, man. Still on those entries.
15 HP, finds 2.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Ah, yes. No one on B, lads.
No, and it looks like Ricky isn't actually going to push out. He's just going to hang around like a bad smell as the other 4 players for Order. Up short they go, straight into Sterling with one of the 2 AWPs in play. And Val deals with the flank quickly. APOC getting a bit big for his boots as he goes through for the fast flank, and it does not work. Noobster. And now I know that there is an AWP over towards this B site.
That went from 0 to 100. That was like, Avant's in such a good position, and then APOC just tries to flank really fast, maybe thinking they're committing to the site. Potentially a bit of miscommunication there, or either he's just over-committing, and all of a sudden, Noobster's out on an island. There's no one on the B side of the map until the flank comes out from Hazza, straight through long doors.
Alistair still fighting, but gets stabbed in the back by Offnu, and so Noobster will be bailed out of trouble. His teammates rotating across. Avant knows exactly where Order is, and Noobster hits the shot onto you. Still, and Ricky through the smoke.
Get him.
So, Avant up to 10, double digits achieved at least. Money is phenomenal though for Order, and the map is not over yet.
No, that was a good position for Order, but I think they just took a little too long, you know. Avant...
And this is where the Molotov came from. Bang!
He saw the trajectory, he calculated all of the angles in his head.
Yeah.
Crunch
He
the
was
numbers.
one hand on the mouse with the AWP, one hand stroking his mustache, like,
Had the
magic
protractor
mustache.
out with his toes, you know.
the toe protractor, that's a bold move.
Yeah.
The protractor's the like the half circle thing, right?
Yeah, I have one at home,
What's
actually.
what's the one that you use to draw circles?
That's, yeah.
Yeah, you know
You
that.
can adjust it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thingamajig, yeah.
Yeah, what's that
Yeah.
called?
You measure the angle and then you do a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that called?
I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
A compass.
No.
A compass. It is.
Oh, wait, no,
It is a compass.
calipers.
No, it's not calipers. It's definitely not
No,
calipers.
it's compass. Yeah, it's just not the...
That's not a compass.
Shout out to
This is
Phil
a
from the
compass.
production team for being
Trust
the only
Phil
one to know the word.
that. Trust Phil to
Yeah.
know that. That's such a that's classic Phil.
He's a bit of a mathematician, actually.
Not surprised.
Calipers? Where did you come up with calipers?
Google.
Yeah. What about the secateurs? You're a fan of the secateurs there, Jordan?
Secateurs?
Secateurs, whatever.
Yeah, that's secateurs, mate. That's the outside scissors.
Yep.
Been
For the
using those,
uninitiated.
using those for my farming on
Outside
RuneScape.
Why does that sound so dirty? The outside scissors. Oh well. We do have a round of Counter-Strike. I was distracted momentarily, but it is unfolding right before our eyes. Order, a little bit of short control, won't push Sterling off the line, and now starting to apply some pressure to middle. They're going to throw both of those mid to B smokes, as well as the Molotov and the flash, and it does seem like the split is on. They're waiting for the aggression through that mid to B smoke, and Order not going anywhere fast. They're waiting for the push out from Avant, and last round, Avant was so quick to go for those flanks, but this round, they're very much happy to just sit there, wait for the aggression. Both teams at a bit of a standoff.
Oh, it's just the double pump, and this time Hazard gets the fadeaway and another to trade for Ricky. That is an interesting situation for Order to get themselves into. Another push through bedroom doors as Offnu comes in for the flank. That should be the round. 2 kills, bomb control, everything going in the way of Avant now.
Yeah, they waited the whole round for it, but I think, you know, it's pretty much a case of Avant, they're not pushing unless they have a reason to push, you know. Last time it was a 4-on-5. They'd lost all map control. Or 4-on-4 rather. They lost APOC on the push. Noobster was out on the island. They had to make something happen. Similarly, in that round, the pressure came out, the contact. So Order, they're waiting for the push before the contact comes out, but they need to create a little bit more pressure than just a utility. Go and take an aim kill before they anticipate and punish some of those rotations, potentially.
Avant's also seen the double pump a fair bit from Order today. You know, they were doing that on Inferno, so
True.
might have just anticipated it, a little bit of a read, bit of a gamble, maybe even expecting that there's nothing coming out of this first set of util.
It's so good to see an Oz team just not fall to those double pumps. A long push does come out. So far, Ofnu loses his life. One-man advantage. So much fire out here. The re-aggression in from Avant. They do actually come out on top. The counter flash is so solid there.
Oh, Sterling helps out as well. Orp through the flash, gets rid of Ustillo. 3-on-1 for Alistair, but I was going to say a doable 3-on-1 till he rolls around the corner and Noobs hits another shot.
Nightmare. Order's money's in the bin now.
Oh, yeah.
Avant, they win this round. They want to keep as many guns up as they possibly can. Keep those AWPs alive. The CT economy needs to be strong towards the tail end of this game because you're seeing Order, they take the tack time out here. No, they won't have money to buy, but they have the loss bonus building up. This is where the bomb plants start to matter. You can get those gun rounds round after round after round, even if you're losing. Keep the pressure up. CT economy, very shaky in these kind of situations. You can just lose that one key round where the previous round, the Pistols got too many kills, and then you're out of cash, tail end of the game, other team gets onto match point. That's not what you want to be seeing. So every round, really critical here for Avant. Look at how many guns they keep alive. Look at how much cash they're keeping in the back pocket because they're going to need it to close this game out.
That's what Order's going to be saying as well. No investment just yet from them, but surely at least a P250 here and there. Deagle. Something to give you a chance of at least damaging the economy. Couple of P250s coming out now. You still have Valiant's Gyra hanging on to one. Gyra's not hanging on to his for very long. Nor the rest of his life either. This is looking a bit too clean so far for Avant, but I spoke too soon. Ricky and Valiant's chiming in, and now Sterling drops as well.
No.
What is happening here? Avant, I mean, it was on a silver platter, wasn't it? They started with all of the picks. They started with a two-man advantage, and now Noobster is going to lose the round. I mean, it's not Noobster losing the round, it's Avant, but that is unreal.
Welcome to Australia.
How has that
South
happened?
Australia. Yeah. Bloody hell. That's not how you want to be losing that round. Avant, they still have the money to be able to put stuff together, but that's just a round that you just threw in the bin.
You've cast a curse at Pilsky.
It's soaking up the juices. They're out of cash now. If they lose this round, their economy is broken, and they will unfortunately be heading through to a third map, potentially.
They've been marinated. They're going to get roasted.
Apoc's looking to do just that. He is a pit master.
Oh, yeah. Gets the skewer out and will fall back as well.
Found the bomb.
Hello. Double bedroom push.
Oh, danger. Couple of binks. Ricky commits to that spray, but Hazza able to work the timing. This could still go either way, but Avant have a two-man advantage.
Flash out mid. Trying to put Valiants in a position for success. Apoc in a cheeky off angle will be spotted out. Not a favourable line, but the flashbang saves him. Noobster again. Too good with those flashes to be able to help his teammates out. That's how you get on the team. Set all the lads up for success. Snuggle Apoc in your arms. And Alistair's punish that push. Don't want to be going for those pushes in the 4-on-1, methinks. Upper dark control is taken by Noobster though.
Ali, he's going to be heard there at doors. So Avant fully aware of this position. Sterling looking over towards short. Has that A site covered. Apoc eyes on the mid bust, and he's heard the drop off Xbox now. So surely communicating that one. 3-on-1 reload comes out for Ali, and Apoc knows. Might have thought it was at short for a moment. Looked away. Smoke in a very obscure position, but it might just allow Ali all the way up the doors. Noobster, however, will not.
5 of the last 7 rounds have gone to Avant, though, so...
This is a weird situation being as Order, though. I hate these situations where it's like 2 of the lads have got like 5.7k, 3 of the lads have got 3k, and you're just scratching your head like, what do? So many different ways you can spin it.
What do indeed.
Seems like half buy is on the cards. Don't mind seeing it. Even up the cash a little bit. Give yourself a decent shot at winning the round. They're going to go straight into B. There's only one player there.
Okay.
Noobster. He's got the HE nade ready.
Oh, the molly slows them down, and there's going to be a couple of Tech 9s, P2,
Flashes.
Deagle. And they had the spawn, but in come those flashes, as you mentioned. Noobster finds the collateral 3 already, and he wants more. Counter flash from his teammate rotating in. And Avant, they had this B site on lockdown.
He's the
Zapok
only
already
player
on the
on
flank.
B. He's the only
Yeah.
one there.
Yeah.
I'm literally clenching that whole time. You know, I've seen this before. An AWPer on B, on his own. No help at all. Misses the first shot, gets just one beat out of the site, and Order wins that round from there.
So much
But-
trust in Noobster.
That's the crazy thing for
Crazy.
me. I was going to say it earlier when we were talking about him soloing B with the AWP. It's like, this guy's your sub.
Nah, it'll be right, mate. Yeah, you got it.
It's like, well, we'll play over at A and have a good time at B.
Oh, I think that was Valiant. He made his way down to the bottom of the stairs, thought he was out, thought he was there, and then just gets his head taken off for the collateral as well. Crazy.
Well, the buyout from Order. Avant's got a strong economy now. This game just keeps flip-flopping. I keep saying, oh, these guys should be able to win the game now. Look at their economy. And then all of a sudden, everything changes.
That's a nice flash as well.
Avant doesn't need to see you, bro.
Yep, apparently not.
It's full white. What was Order up? I think Order was up like 12-7 or something.
Yeah, something similar to that.
It's getting rough now. In a 4v5 in this critical round. Going to be out of cash should they lose it.
Very distinct lack of util as well for Order. They've only got 3 smokes left, 1 flash. Sterling posted on the line here. Needs to win this duel, though, against Alistair. I mean, it's happened too many times where Alistair has peeked around the corner and picked Sterling, but at a critical point like this,
How
it's going to
does he
happen
do it again?
It's going to happen again. And we're back to 4v4. Prompts the push from Offnu, which is punished by Ustillo. You see the dominoes. One tips over, the second falls as well. And can it go all the way for Order? Can they manage to finish this round off?
APOC may just slow them in their tracks. He's going to be going for the jump shot now. Knows that it's going to be Ricky solo over towards Carr and takes advantage of it. Has to get the reload off in this 2-on-2. Flank starting to come up from short there. Ustillo full control, and the bomb is not planted for him, so he needs to help out Ali now. It's a 1-for-1. Ali does his job, and so does Ustillo. Order take the lead, or at least keep it in their favor by 1 round.
How have they done that?
That's that ripple effect.
How? 4-on-5, no utility. Should be a formality at that point. But again, Alistair picks Sterling in a critical round. Either way, Avant, after having some good rounds earlier, have at least kept their economy solid enough to try to push it to OT. And Order, once again, a distinct lack of utility on 3 of their players. They're going to have to get it done with very minimal flashes in this round. Long control established for Avant. Order wolf backing straight down middle. Apox hearing all of these footsteps. No flash on middle, and he starts to spray down, but instantly traded. Now Noobster, a lot of pressure. Only a Famis in his disposal.
Has a little bit of util to play with, but I'm not sure it's going to be the util that decides this round. It's going to be the shots. Alistair and Ricky trade effectively, and now Noobster. It's a must-win 1v1 for him, but he's been timed by Jyra, and surely now that's the round. Sterling in a 1v3. Well, now would be the time to step up for him, and he's spotted Jyra over on B. That reaffirms his suspicions as to where Order is headed. And we know Sterling is an incredible player. He's been having a rough day, and now is the time to pull something special out.
Good use of the last 2 grenades they had. Just making sure Sterling can't get an angle. Now he has to retake through window with the AWP. 3 Order players on the other side of it.
It's not going to happen this time for Sterling. 16-14 for Order. They hang on